Welcome to this series where we are playing Star Salvage for Empyrion Galactic Survival. Currently stood inside of the SV for a reason which I'll explain in a little while. But in the last part we were looking for the Rados Comm Center, and this will be I think the 5th level for the exploration tech, which is this one that we're doing here. And then what that will mean is once we complete that, we'll have an option of selecting another one. And I think at the moment it's going to be engineering, simply because I really want to get a CV up and running. Plus, I'm quite interested in this multi-tool here. So I think the engineering will make a bit of a difference. So to that end, what I'm thinking is we're going to follow the star. We're currently up here. We're going to kind of come down at an angle through here and just kind of try and chop through and reduce this area, because wherever the comm center is, it's got to be inside this area here. Anyway, before that, I'd like to say a big thank you for your comments and feedback. As usual, you guys give me a lot to think about. Now, I did get a suggestion of reducing the number of fuel tanks. I don't really want to reduce the number of fuel tanks on this ship, simply because I want this to be a long-range scout, because what I have been told is that once we get out and start traveling between systems, not every planet will allow you to land a CV. So I thought if we could build this ship up as a scout ship, it would make a difference. But what I am considering is picking up on that suggestion and actually moving some of the fuel tanks into this area. Not all of them. I think I'd like to keep, say, 4 inside the cockpit, but maybe 2 out here. One that will reduce the radiation. You can see that my radiation now is currently 0.5. And I think having some extra fuel tanks in this nacelle will give us some kind of a backup. Now, the reason we're here is this. And I'm just going to put a flame core on it to show you. I come in here, we come to devices, look at this. We've got 15, well, more than 15. I think we've got about 35 thrusters on this ship. And we've got regular thrusters and also, I think, these enclosed ends. Now, I did get a comment about whether you could get more by using regular thrusters. And if I come into, I think these are the SV ones here. So at the moment we're using these jet thrusters, and what these produce, these require 220 CPU, and they produce 300 kilonewtons of force. Now the thruster M's here. Now, and these require 32 energy, and they've got a CPU of 123 and produce 170 kilonewtons. So what I'm trying to compare, 123. So that's 226 for effectively 340. Is that 340? So if we put 2 of those on, they would probably, they'll draw they draw more power. So I don't think there's an advantage of putting 2 of these on, like between these. So it's quite equally balanced, I think. But what fascinates me with this ship is if I come around the back, what you'll find is we've got one of these big boys here. And to be honest, I think these are the thrusters that are meant to be in the back of our ship. But there's only one here, and the problem is to put that on, what we'd need something. What is it? Let me just look. This is 3 by 7 by 3, and if we look at, where's that? This one here. This will produce 7.24 meganewtons, which is wow, a lot more than that. The only trouble is it requires 4,680 CPU. So to be able to start putting those on the back of this ship would mean that we would need to go to tier 3. Though it's possible we might be able to use a couple of these CPU compressors. We could get an extra 1,000, because I think we can put 2 of those on. If we can go to the enhanced compressor, because we could now unlock that, we could reduce that down by 1,000 and this requires 2 as well. So you could argue that if we put 2 of those on would give us 1,000, add on another couple of those would give us 3,000. We're actually going to need it as well, because if I actually show you in here, I've actually put a couple of Gatling guns on, but what that's done is taken us right to the limit. We've only got about 300 spare CPU at the moment. So this ship is quite interesting. Now, I have already checked it out from the point of view. We've got a couple of small ammo boxes, and some of you pointed out when I started the previous video. Oh, yeah, the other thing is it's very cold up here. Yeah, when I start, we've got 9 fuel tanks, 4 feed fridges, and we've got 43 RCSs on this. Well, so and we got 3 weapons. Okay, we're gonna need to get inside the ship, because the trouble is when you get cold, you consume a lot of food. Oops. Now, what I've got to do is stand in here. I can't go into here. Well, I can go into here, but I can't go into the cockpit. So we're just gonna have to stand here and warm up a little bit. Let's just warm up, get our body temperature back up very quickly, and go here. So this ship's got a lot of potential as loot, but I don't really want to scrap it just at the moment, because we may want to sell some of this stuff as well. I mean, we've got a couple of armor lockers. I suppose it'd be wishful thinking to find a med station in here, but so what we're going to do is I'm just going to take the core back, and then we're going to tag the map right up here. With many thrusters. Now we'll just stop there. Then we're just going to get back into the ship, and we're going to start exploring again. Now, another reason why I haven't taken anything off this ship is simply down to the fact that I don't think we've got a lot of spare capacity. So we've got a little bit here, because I've had a bit of a tidy up. We've got a couple of rocket launchers, but they're mixed matched with their capacity. The other thing I also found was a little bit of oil shell, and a little bit of a tip here, guys. Actually, what I found is, if I can find one of them, is that if you find a place where you've got the treasures, like here, the underwater treasure here in the lakes, the deep part of the lakes, this area where the water goes completely black seems to be the best place to find oil shell as well. And there's a little bit of a tip there. Anyway, let's just get into here. Yeah, so we'll just turn the thrusters on. And finding that oil shell's made a difference to my fuel situation. And I'm going to go east. Well, kind of spin the ship round. I want to go north. Get around here. And we're going to go west. I've got quite a few bit of resources on the ship, but I just had a thought. If we go in across here down to, so maybe we curve through here, go down to here, and we'll pick up the supplies to build those compressors. That might actually work. We got, oops. Oh, the other thing I also got is junk hopper vessel there. See if we can get some fuel from that. So I'm still going to be kind of. Oh, looks like we got some visitors as well. Hey guys. What I will say is that if I don't find the comm station, it's got nothing in it. If I don't find the comm station in this part, I'll look for it off camera. I think 3 blocks. 2. There. Actually, if we can get some more trade items. So scanner in there. We'll take that. Take that. Take the hover engines off. And the generators. Maybe we can sell this stuff. What's this here? An ammo repository there. Well, we'll take that. Another harvest repository here. Take that for the engineering. O2 station. Salvage the fridge. Just keep grabbing the generator. Just, I wouldn't mind some more guns if I could get them. Actually, we'll feed the blocks as well while we're at it. Right there. Another generator. Take that. Take those. And then we'll take that. And we'll just pick up the core. And we'll jump back into here. Whoops. Actually, I just had a thought. This guy's, or this salvage yard is down there. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down the salvage yard here and see if we can sell off what I've just picked off. I did check out here. There's no Polaris trading station there. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll come down to here, and I'll do that off camera and come back to there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go south, and I'll see you once we arrive at that depot trading station. So here we are. We're just arriving at the salvage yard. We'll just drop down very quickly. Thrusters off. Really do need to repair this because I felt a bit cold on the way back down. So I think we do need to make the cockpit airtight. But again, if you watch the previous video, be aware that I would like to change that. But I think we may have to do the change with respect to the using the small ship or small SV with the armored cockpit. So I may have to swap the cockpits. I'm just gonna grab some plant protein while we're here. That rock up as well for. Oops, no. Grab you for luck. Fill plates as well. Take the mushrooms and the sweetener, and we'll just get back to some spices over there as well. I really do need to get a farm operating, but I don't really want to build a base. Oops, there's a little bit of copper rubble there. There's actually a big dinosaur over there. Okay, let's get into here and see if this guy will trade with me. All ammo boxes, contexted tanks, landing gear, thrusters. Okay, let's see what we've got. We can sell off here. The hover engines, generators. We can offload some of this stuff. Make a little bit more cash. Start with this lot. 4 of those. A bit more money. How many generators you can use? Buy. Two, 3 generators. This is an O2 station. Sell that as well. I mean, the nice thing is if you log out and log back in again, these are often reset. These are H3 thrusters. Sell 3 of those. Here's 2. That's the way it goes. 898. And okay. Got detector. Actually, let's just put that there. Anything else that I've acquired while we go along here? Quick look. Main cargo. There we are. Break that. Come into here. That there. Sell that. Doesn't want the small thrusters. We've got another one of these. Got 2x2. That is. Oh, we've got an M thruster as well. Got these off as well. Where's the whole vehicle detector? It's only 57, but this is 2x2. H the medium thruster. Where are you? SV. He doesn't want any more of those. Okay, so we can't sell those anyway. And he doesn't really have anything that we want to buy. The can't buy that. The only thing we can buy is up here, and there's nothing there that's really grabs me. Anyway, so well, we've made a little bit more cash, and so we'll just cut off. Let's see, we've got some backup fuel here as well. What's the oh, in the fridge? Just do it that way round. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just jump into the ship, and we'll make our way back to our kind of base for two reasons. One, that I can offload the surplus. Plus, I have a bit of a thought, but I'll explain that when I get to the base. Or the portable constructor, which is over there. The other thing also is I've got 0.5 radiation effect, so I need to shower to get rid of that radiation effect. So what I'll do is I'll see you once I get to the portable constructor. So here we are, we're back at my base. What good it is. We're just going to come in here. And we're just going to land here. Thrusters off. Here. First things first, in case I forget. Go into here. We got this guy who we can buy scrap from. And we're just going to have a little bit of a scrub down. And it's here. Sort of a shadow bridge. Put the all materials in here. Oh, I've got. Oh, where did the 50 bandages come from? Oh, of course, that was a reward, wasn't it? Put that in there. Keep the bandages. Got cooked bug meat there. Right, so we've now got all this stashed in here. Don't need that. Waffles as well. We'll just keep those. And just a quick look at what we can make here. Can't really make anything at the moment. Make a couple of these. About it. Now, if we come back over to scout ship, I do need to pick up the tent. Because that served its purpose. See, my ship's a little bit battered now here. And what we're going to do, I'm going to offload into the PEX. Actually, cargo out. This is filling up, isn't it? Let me see, is there any extra storage? We've got some extra storage here. I'm going to put all this stuff in here. Like ammo, Oh, I forgot to set. Didn't check that one. Never mind. Were steel blocks, windows. Got everything in there. The ammo block as well. Fridge is good. General goods is good. Probably don't need all that oxygen, but probably lighten the load a little bit by splitting the difference, I think. Main cargo. Wow. I think I'll keep the blocks and some of these extenders. Nickel storage. Can't drop that off. Can drop that off. We've got a CB steel block there. I'm not exactly sure where that came from. Just kind of reduce this down. Let me put that in main cargo and put that down there. Right, so I've kind of offloaded everything that I actually need. And we've got some blocks here as well. I think I'll just it's not gonna let me. Okay. We just get rid of that. Oh, wow, these blocks are a lot bigger than I thought they'd be. Storage. Okay, need to drop off some of these blocks. I think what we can do is we go to the scouts. Well, I'm going to pull out that ammunition. I need to have bits and pieces. Don't need that fuel. I can drop that off as well. Don't need the carbon composite. Hoverbike detector we don't need. We don't need the cooler and the optronics. Get rid of that out of there. And build this up again as well. Okay. Right, we just have to put the blocks into there. Yeah, I mean, if push comes to shove, I can always put down a small portable constructor and do it that way. Right, so I've now kind of offloaded all the junk. Now, what I want to know is, what do I need for these things? Steel plates, electronics, computers. I need 24 steel plates. Steel plates, no problem. We need 24 electronics, 30 computers, and optical fibers. We got electronics. Yeah, we're going to need the computers. That's going to be the problem. Need the computers. We need stuff. Right, let me just look in the apex. I think we got enough optical fibers. We can pull the computers out. Electronics. Let's pull the steel plates out. What else do we need? Computers, electronics, steel plates, fibers. And I think we got more than enough electronics now. So it'd be nice to build this. Flux coils. I think I can pick up some more flux coils down by, because the flux coils are actually close to where the main junk thing is as well. We're going to take the oil shell with us. Exploration components. And the only other thing we're going to need is exploration components. Exploratory scrap. We're going to take that as well with us. And that should be enough of a basis to get started, actually. Notice. We don't need the esterum either. And I think that is enough. Oh, we probably don't need the safe-in plates as well. Get rid of that. Right, we're a lot lighter now than we were before. We got some storage capacity. And what we're going to do is just jump into it. And this is where our search formally starts. And what we're going to do now is go west. So we got quite a lot of ammunition now. I mean, truthfully, I wouldn't mind another couple of Gatling guns, but if we can... actually, let me just... Apologies that I keep looking at things. Where's the weapons? I think the weapons in empirical combat, isn't it? Yeah, so if I could extend the... use the CPU compressors to extend the ship, I could possibly get another couple of Gatling guns on. Anyway, let's just get down to where we're going now. Oops. Right, where are we going now? I think what we're going to do is we're going to push out this way and kind of come through this area with a view to getting down to wherever it was. I think it's just down here, isn't it? Old farm. Yep. So we're going to go west and see what we can find. I think this part of the video is going to be me traveling until I find something interesting and then bringing you guys back. Otherwise, we're just not going to make progress. So I'll see you once I find something of interest. Wait, somebody is firing at me. Okay, I can play that game. Where are you? Somebody shot at me. I can see you. I think that proves how vulnerable this ship is at the front. It's the guy who's got a bit of ammunition. Another one here. Yeah, we've got to rebuild that front. There's no way that front's going to take something like a base attack or something if a guy with a hand weapon don't do that amount of damage to the cockpit. I think the cockpit is too big a target, and of course the problem is the way the game works is that they will always fire at the player. Anyway, guys, we're just here. Right, we're now at this trading station. Let me just see. Bridge. We got a little bit of personal ammo. I can go in. Put that in there. Keep that. Right, what I'm after here is bullet casings. But I will. Emergency teleporter cannot use medical station. That's a bit antisocial. I don't think you can trade anything. We got some narcotics. Certainly wouldn't mind. This does close fractures, open wounds. Wouldn't mind buying a couple of those. I think we're okay for detox kits, antibiotics, sendo stations. What's the medical supply crate? Going to be given to medical researchers in mysterious structures. Tells me a lot. Adrenaline shot. Yeah. Bad trip, infected wound, sepsis. Gonna buy a couple more of these, I think. And then, because that's one area where I'm weak. If you get an open wound or something that gets infected, life gets a bit more difficult. Right, let's just go and talk to our friend here. Show me what you got to offer. What I'm after is, yes, that's what I'm after. The 2 each. Get 500. All scanner, we don't need that. We've got detox, emergency rations, shotgun, sniper rifle, salvage charges. Probably do with about another 2 or 3 of those, I suppose. Small electronics bridge. Now that is very could buy one of those, but what would I do with it? That's the problem. But I'm off okay for I think we're at 96 sniper rounds. We'll buy those. I think that's primarily what I came for, and I think that definitely proves that if you want ammunition, just come and buy the bullet case, or whatever they're called here, bullet casings here. Hot beverage, pistol rounds, adrenaline shot. Okay, we got what we came for. That means I can use the scout rifle. Right, let's just put that in there. Get 1, 2, 3, 5 of those. I'm actually using the scout rifle. Yep. Just as Right guys, back to the search. I think what I might do is come through here, then we're down this level, and then kind of do a bit of a zigzag pattern. So off we go again. There's some buildings over there which we haven't uncovered yet. Okay, so we're just coming up on this type of settlement here. I think they get hostile, don't they? We've got 3,000 points for it. Anyway, who are these people? Got a bazaar there. It says we could trade with them, but they seem to shoot at me when I arrive. A whole load of stuff over there. We are. I don't know if you could hear the catapults firing. Right, here we are, guys. We got into this cluster. We found some junk storage over there, which I'm a little bit interested in. I really think the junk storage would be worth a visit. Kind of tucked in these trees. Oops, I've got another error. I don't think I've visited this one before. So we're going to drop down. Oh, come off it, guys. Hey, get off my ship, trash tarantula. Okay, what we got? Right, we get scrap, shotgun, military scrap, sniper rifle, medical scrap. Well, we don't have a shortage of scrap now. Steel plates up while we're at it. These are quite a quick win because they're thin blocks. Take the door as well. Back to the and we can, it's right in front of us where got the plant protein. Again, for a little bit of the old jolly old XP. Probably got that as well. More steel plates as such. Go over here. Plant fiber. Actually, we can use the. Bye-bye. Don't really need to conserve the ammunition. Right, we've got a whole load of stuff in here. But we still want that in there. We'll take that, take that. Just make cargo, put that in there. Small arms. Okay, we're running out of space. Fridge. Put that in the fridge. I think we've got this space in there. Okay, we'll just put that in main cargo. Pull that out. Put that in constructor in. Oh, that flashed up. Oh, wow, 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 okay, okay. Oh, ow, 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 ouch, ouch, ouch. That was... I saw something flash up that said radius something. Rados Comm Center. I don't think that's the one, and this is a hot zone. Get out of here, get out of here. Right, let's just get out over water, because the patrols can't shoot us. I don't think this is the one we're looking for. Okay, I think what we're going to do now is just come down that way. That was a little bit of a hot reception. But there's something else down there, 3-odd kilometers. We're going to go in that direction now. And there's something down over there. So just kind of work our way into this area. Of a bike refuge. We're just going to keep searching across down through this area and see what we can find. That looks very much like a... Oh! I think that's what we're looking for, guys. It's in trees, which is not good. That's it. It's... Right, it's a great big rock. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, we're going to need to think about this. This ship's too big. How the heck are we going to get into there? Is there any way I can see? Right, if we get high, could be a little bit risky. It's a great big rock to the left of it, which could give us cover to get in. The trouble is I don't have any heavy weapons. I'm kind of climbing high. Not that I'm planning on attacking it, because I think this ship is too big. We might need the small scout. I think agility is going to be the issue. Just trying to get a look-see. I think, right. Right, we're about 400 meters. Right, I can see 1, 2, 3 turrets. I think that blue square looks like a landing pad. We got 1, 2 over there. I'm looking for a potential blind side. I'm not seeing it, to be honest. I see. I can't see because I've got a bit better. We got 2 on the front, so we don't want to approach on the front. We've got 1 on the side, and we got 3 round the back, so it's got 5 turrets. I think it's a bit difficult to tell with the tag across the top of it. It's going to be a little bit risky. I think I need to repair that, but where's the... Oh. Are we 170? Because I can't tell whether that's actually doing any damage, and we're going through ammunition at a phenomenal rate. If I can destroy 1, that proves that, because I can't tell if I'm actually hitting it. Okay, we've destroyed 1 of the thrusters. Sorry, turrets. That cost us about 1,000 rounds of ammunition. Right, we're going to get out very high. I think we've got a way of doing this. I need some extra Gatling guns and a lot of ammunition. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out of here, get some height, and then blast out of here very, very quickly. Right. That's where we got to go. What we're going to do is we're going to head for the large constructor, because I need extra Gatling guns and I need a big pile of ammunition. So what I'm going to do now is just head for that large constructor. So here we are. We're just arriving at the junk storage, and we'll just put down here, and here, closer, and the thrusters off, try and save a bit of fuel. First things first, give the ship a once over and see how much damage we took. I know for a fact that we took a hit back end here. It's not damaged, that's not damaged. Oh, maybe it was just a oh, some damage on this wing. Oops. Let me see. Yeah, we took a bit of damage on this bit here. About this side. No, okay. You need to repair front window. I mean, I could harden these, but I'm not convinced that's going to be any better than before. Right. Here. 4 down. Right. 4. Thought I could make this. We need electronics and computers. Okay. Overshadow, junk storage. Put everything that we can in here. We can use more. Probably put the titanium plates in there as well. Right, is that enough? flux cores. Okay. Thought I brought some flux coils with me. I don't think I left them behind. But we can always go and get some. Oops, we got some. That shale was also I offloaded them. Oh, something. But that's no problem because I can go and get some flux coils. So let me just pick that out. Right, let's get into here. On. And the flux coils are in over there, 12 kilometers away. But what I can do is stop on any ships around here and see if I can find anything. Right, what I'm going to do is just stop on this SV here and see if he's got any weapons on it. I think this one might be a bit more useful. So I've taken most of the stuff out of this. You got any weapons? Oh, we got pulse laser rocket launchers. Very, very tempted. In fact, I think I will make the rocket launchers. Let me just hook up to primary ammo. Right, if we can find the rocket launchers here, we're certainly going to take those. Very least we can trade for them. Actually, what's this cockpit? Standard cockpit. Right, we're going to retrieve the rocket launchers from here. I know I can't use them on the ship here, but and then where's the other one? The rocket launcher. There's a pulse laser. Take that off. And we've got the rocket launcher underneath that. Anything else of any value on here? We've got some more thrusters. We've got lots and lots of thrusters. I'm gonna take those because I don't want trust blocks. Let's just salvage into the ship. See what we can get. Take that. Out there. Scrap out the heavy landing gear as well for the electronics. Up as much of this as possible. Right, guys, I'm going to do quite a major scrapping expedition here, so I'll be back once I've actually got to something interesting. Okay, guys, welcome back. I've scrapped out most of the stuff off this ship, and we got some thrusters. We've got a reasonable amount of loot. So what I'm going to do now is just go and get the flux coils. So here we are. We're just arriving at the storage here. Give us some flux coils. We'll just land here very quickly. Go and pick up shadow 200. Probably just gonna need 100. Come back for the rest later on. 100 should be enough for what I want to do at the moment. Now, while I was actually flying here, I realised that we could go round this way and just keep going and explore this part of the map. So that's what I'm going to do. It's just going to keep going this way, looking. We'll check out the junk scout vessel because what I'm looking for is some Gatling guns. Oh, cut it out. You guys are just annoying. And so what I'll do is I'll fly round to the large constructor. If I find anything, I will show it to you. So here we are. We just found a junk. So, go and see what this one's got. I don't recall actually properly looting this. Oh, there's my... Yeah. Got on here. Looking at weapons. I have 2 Gatling guns. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Go on, HUD. Who's around? Okay, we want the Gatling guns. Sort of shadow. Put you in constructor out. We certainly want those 2 Gatling guns. Wait, where are you? Here's spiders around here. I knew you were there. Just a trash spider. And that Gatling gun. Anything else? Ooh, we've got a nice 2x2 jet here. I'll take that. Oops, not enough carry capacity. Gonna be annoying. This around a little bit. We put as much of this in there as possible. Put the lighter stuff in there. Still can't pick it up. How big is this thing? This has got any big storage on it? Right, got ammo repository. That's not going to be big enough either, is it? Oh, well, there we go. Why is that? Okay. Junk vessel, 859. 2.8 meganewtons. Can we... Like ammo. Right, we can put it in there. Another one there, but anything else in here of value? What's the cockpit? I don't think the cockpit is armored. Oh, got a pentaxid tank. I'd like to take that because I don't have one at the moment. I want it connected there. Break that link. I certainly would like that pentaxid tank. See if I can find some space. Primary ammo. Okay. We're on recovery. What's this ordinary fuel tank? What we've got here? Don't really want that. We can salvage out that. Components. Yeah, O2 station. Take this. Whoops, switch. Take the LCD. Salvage that. Let's snag some. Oh, take that as well. Didn't I do the cargo boxes on this? Only the one.
Right, I'm a bit overloaded again, so there's random patrols around here. Where are you? I killed you. I want the loot if I can find it. Okay, where are you? The Rippy dog. Stand still. Gotcha. Hi guys, welcome back. We're finally returning back to the place where we can actually make our extension. Now, I did fly all the way around. It wasn't that particularly that much of interest around. I did pick up a few odds and ends just out of curiosity. For some reason I've got some damage there. Not fire anymore. Okay, whoops. Repair tool. Oh, am I out of thrusters off? I thought I had. What does this actually need? Repair tool. Oh, it's damaged. I don't think I've actually got a spare one actually, which could be a little bit annoying. Well, we'll have a quick look in the what we call it. That was my all arms repair tool. Okay. Don't know if we can sell that, but okay now. All repaired. Let me just get into here, and I'd say just to finish the video off, work. See if I can storage short silver shadow. Probably get 100 in there. I don't know what the fuel situation here is, and what we're going to do is make one of those. Probably going to take a little while to make. Don't think the power's on. Okay. Power on. How long is this going to? Right, we're going to make some computers, lots of. Right guys, I'm just going to make this and I'll be right back once it's actually finished. This is obviously going to take a little while. Right, I've got some trees cut down. Let's go and see if it's actually finished manufacturing. So just get up to here. And we can drop the tree, the logs into the main constructor. Out. Goes in there. Let's see if this is finished. Nope, looks like it's box 2. Start with this. Why won't it? Like it's finished, but why won't it? We've now got the thingy bob connected. Let me just here, junk storage. Cargo box 2. And there's actually, can we make another one? Yes, we can. I think we're going to knock out another one of these because I think it's going to be worth it. One. Oops, 5. Tuck you in there. What that should do is increase our. So our CPU is back to 13.724, and
what I'll do is we'll just get around here. Got the two Gatling guns. Oops. And there. I think the game thought I was dropping them. I think I'm gonna just push you a little bit further forward. In fact, I'm kind of a bit tempted to bring them. Yeah, I think if we kind of bring them forward a little bit, I want them inside the housing, but like that. I don't want to take that out because if I remove these, they remove the ammunition. Will that give me an inconsistent firing location? Just kind of thinking that maybe it should be underneath. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. So what we'll do is we will do is actually put them so they're equal. If it go in, I don't. There might be a block behind that. Okay. If I can get out the block behind. Read that. Yep. That's about the same, isn't it? Yep. And then make it the same on this side. And then there. There. What's the CPU? Tiny bit over. So what we're going to need is that other one as well. And put that there. Just get us back down to 14,000. And I think what I want to do now is just see if I can make. Can't make it. We need computers. And this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will be paying a visit to the Rados Comm Center, which for some reason seems to be back in the middle of unexplored territory. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but we will certainly be going back to that, and that's what we're going to be doing in the next part. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.